A leading member of Donald Trump's White House team is now in prison. Peter Navarro, who served as the former president's trade advisor, reported to a Miami jail today to begin serving a 4-month sentence for contempt of Congress, the result of his defying a subpoena from the January 6th committee. He is the first Trump administration official to be sentenced in connection with the attempt to overturn Trump's 2020 election loss. Before turning himself in, Navarro lashed out.
Every person who has taken me on this road to that prison is a friggin' Democrat and a Trump hater. It starts with House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, who forms the J6 committee. I'm pissed. That's what I'm feeling right now, but I'm also afraid of only one thing. I'm afraid for this country, because what they're doing should have a chilling effect on every American, regardless of their party. If they come for me, they can come for you.
All right, NBC's Ryan Riley is following this story for us. This is coming, Ryan, after the Supreme Court actually rejected Navarro's final bid, final try to stay out of prison. What more do we know?
Yeah, I think the best way to think about this is that Peter Navarro seems to think that, asserting executive privilege is a lot in the same way that Michael Scott declares bankruptcy in The Office, right? You know that clip in The Office where Michael Scott says, "I declare bankruptcy" out loud, and suddenly he thinks that's the magic words? That seems to be what Peter Navarro thinks that is, because he just said by thinking he can say these sort of magic words, executive privilege, that he can blow off the January 6th committee. And even today, when he was being questioned, to be clear, by reporters in a parking lot of a strip mall with a Papa John's in it, he asserted executive privilege. It isn't his privilege to exert, and even the person who can assert it is Donald Trump, would theoretically be Donald Trump, but no, Donald Trump is not currently the executive. So his communications with Donald Trump right now are not in any way, shape, or form subject to questions of executive privilege, despite his claims otherwise. And that's why the Supreme Court ultimately rejected this sort of last-minute appeal for him to get out of his 4-month jail sentence.